Happy evening. Welcome once again, and thank you very much. I am very thankful to Azlan. Thank you for having your video camera on. Thank you very much. At least I know who are you. Okay, good. Thank you. And Galaxy Note 8, thank you very much for having your video on. This is the very good moment that at least we can get to know each other. And Kelvin, thank you. Okay, we have Kelvin here. Kelvin is it should be from Indonesia, I believe. Okay. Ken, thank you, Ken. All right, great. Mr. Mr. Nango, thank you for joining us tonight. Rainer, okay, Rainer, thank you for joining us tonight. And then we have many of you here. Would you like to let me know if you are the first time meeting up, joining my session? Would you like to give me one? Just give me one. At least I know you are the first time that you are coming to join my session here. Oh, sorry, Kevin. Sorry, you're from Kelantan. I really apologize on that one. Okay, welcome. Okay, welcome. You must be from this tweet and Aziz Muda. Hi, Francis. Thank you for joining us tonight, Francis. Good to have you here. Yep. Okay. And then the Jane, first time. And then Kosh Shalia, also first time. Izamiru, first time. And Katiravans, first time also. Wow. Okay. Rainer, also first time. Okay. Nango from Senegal. Senegal should be from India, I believe. It should be from India. Okay, great. Chong, also first time coming here. Now, tonight, I am going to lead you through with the, Kelvin, you are from this Hanika. Wow, wonderful. Yeah, thank you. Now, tonight, I'm going to bring you through with the many video clips whereby we can learn from them, because I believe I have done it. I upload to YouTube, but I don't see many people have really spent time to go through it. So as the member of this iHub Global, I would like you to go through together with me tonight some basic step-by-step guide. At least we can just follow. At least you are well equipped with all the information, okay? With all the basic fundamentals and basic information. At least when your friends asking you what is Helium, what is iHub Global, how to do hotspot reservation, hotspot venue reservation, how to sign up people, what to take notes, I believe these are very important. So tonight, I want to lead you through together, and we can see, okay, later on, if you have anything, you can always put your questions in the chat box, yeah, so that I can come back to answer after the presentation one by one, yeah. Once again, welcome to iHubSky members training. And tonight, I would like to bring you through together, okay. I'll be leading you, guiding you, and sharing with you how I got all this information, and I want you to have the same information, or you can have more information than me, and I want you to plot more and then study more and get more resources. Yeah. So this is the Helium Miner infrastructure, the people's network. So I believe you and myself, we're all joining iHub Global. We are joining Helium, Helium, the people's network. Now, I'm going to share with you a video clip by the company to welcome all of you.
Welcome to iHub, and congratulations. You know what they say, you get one or two great opportunities in a lifetime. Well, I truly believe you are in front of one of those opportunities right now. The reason I say that is simple. It happened to me. Let me explain just a little. You're about to learn about cryptocurrency mining in the world of the Internet of Things, or the IoT network. A little perspective. The IoT is bigger than Wi-Fi. It's all the things that run off the internet, like appliances, security cameras, scooters, healthy devices, and on and on. And we, iHub, has partnered with the largest IoT network in the world to grow it globally. We, meaning you and I, are now in a position to own the network. The IoT network is larger than any internet network or phone network on the planet. Owning networks is how wealth is created, and you're standing before it right now. So yes, I do believe this is an opportunity of a lifetime for me and for you. Listen, there is a lot of education for most of us with learning about blockchain, crypto mining, IoT network, and more. But trust me when I say it's as simple as plugging in an iHub unit in your home or business and letting it earn for you in the network. After you join for free, you'll see real results in real time, earning big right now. At minimum, get your iHub miner today. But if you're like me and want to own the network, you can build a legacy with the iHub affiliate program. Time to get started. Join for free.
Do you know who owns your wireless network?
Isn't that wonderful? Who are we? We are with iHub Global, and we are going to own the network. Yeah. So we are given a free Helium miner from iHub Global. Okay. So quickly get your friends, family members, relatives, go and sign up for this free and special hotspot today. Yeah. So the new wireless economy, the People's Network, creates an entirely new wireless economy that flips the traditional telecom model of building wireless infrastructure on its head. So today, you and me, all of us here, we have the opportunity to participate in the People's Network. Now, we do not have such a wonderful opportunity to participate in the traditional telecom model, but then today, you and me, we have the opportunity through iHub Global to own and to be one of the People's Network. Okay. Now, I'm going to lead you through on the iHub Global, on the company website tour, on the background intro, and what is our role. Yeah. Let's go through video clip. Rick Carton, he's the CEO, also the co-founder, one of the co-founder of iHub Global. So he will have a welcome speech and a few words and about the beginning or the creation or the genesis of this iHub Global. Yeah, continue.
The people from all over the world chime in. So we couldn't be more excited about the growth. Over 500,000 affiliates now, and it continues to grow. And you guys, you understand, the climate of helium, the supply chain issues in the world, and you guys are being patient with us. And we just want to say we appreciate it, but we are working our tails off behind the scenes at every level to secure every hotspot that we possibly can from every manufacturer, even talking to our own manufacturing plants now. So a lot is coming, guys. So we appreciate your patience. And as we get these miners, we just got a bunch on the floor today. We're excited to get them out there, guys. And as they open up countries, a lot of your countries aren't even open yet, but here you guys are pre-building and taking advantage of this. So, kudos to all you guys. We're very excited. And we are iHub Global. So we are coming, and we're extremely excited about it. So the cool thing about what we have here, guys, is we've given you the tools. You guys know our backstory. Chuck and I started with 6 units. Michael Stern introduced us to this crazy outfit, and we decided to build something, right? But first, we wanted to test it. So about 8 months ago, we got our first 6 units, and we took them down to Vero Beach, and we built what we call a 6-pack. We took 6 of these units, we put them up, we studied the algorithms, and we tried to figure this thing out. There wasn't a lot of tools out there at the time, and we put them in, we got them all plugged in. We did something similar up in Chuck's hometown of Wilmington, and gosh, these things started to produce a lot of coin, right, Chuck? We got pretty excited about it. And, we were doing 400, 600 coins a month in these things. And so we said, listen, and I approached Chuck, I'll be honest with you, my background, I was a missionary for 10 years. I'm passionate about my nonprofit organization, Viva Kids, and I wanted to do a fundraising program. I really did. I said, this is a perfect thing for churches, and we can help change the world and this and that. And we're doing that every step of the way with each one of you guys. But, Chuck kind of said one day, so listen, we've been doing this opportunity business for 30 years. We need to share this with the people that followed us all these years, right? Especially Chuck, because a lot of people have followed Chuck over the years. And so we decided to put together an affiliate program, but we built the whole thing off that model, that pilot in the field of 6 units. And you guys, as you learn the compensation model, you understand everything is driven off 1 + 5, which is 6. It's a 6-pack. And then we built the tools. Then we met Eric and his team, and we were sketching out our tools, and we were going to build a sophisticated system. And then we found Eric and his team, and we said, they're about to launch this thing. We said, wait a minute. You don't want to launch this thing. You want to talk to us. I jumped on a plane, flew out to Vegas, met these guys. The synergy was incredible. And we ended up acquiring not only the software, but more important, the people behind it. And you're going to hear from Eric Z tonight, and his partners are incredible. And what these guys have done in such short order since the day that we acquired that software, and what they've put together, because I come with a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts, right? And the software is designed to track the hotspots. It didn't have the marketing stuff in there, the assessments and all that. And these guys put it together. I mean, they sketched it out and put it together, and I couldn't be happier on what they're building. And you guys are going to see more components of it tonight. And if you've looked at that orange map and seeing the planned hotspots around the globe that you guys are doing using the software, it's absolutely incredible. My hat's off to every one of you guys. And again, it's a patient game. It's a little bit of a hurry up and wait, guys, because there's no inventory in the entire world, but we're gobbling it up. We're gobbling it up. And our goal is to plant millions and millions and millions of hotspots over the years to come, guys. So, but with that, I got a big announcement at the end. So you guys hang on. We realize that everybody wants to get one of these in their hands right now, right? If we had these, we would ship out to everyone on this call, everyone globally, but there's just none in the marketplace. There's a huge supply chain issue, and we've been able to capture a lot of the supply that's on the Helium network. So we're excited about that. And I appreciate what you said, Eric. We are talking even at the manufacturing level now for our own miners. And so we're working on the things behind the scene, guys, but this is a hurry up and wait situation. It really is, guys. It's a pre-build. You get an opportunity to pre-build something that literally could change your life in the future. And we want to encourage you guys, but continue to be patient. One of the things that Eric said that we've really put a lot of effort into is we want to make sure when people come in, they're educated. Now, we never anticipated 500,000 people in 4 months. We just didn't have that anticipation. You guys have done an incredible job, and it's such an appealing project, and it's very, very exciting and life-changing. It really is a life-changing opportunity. So you guys, some of you guys are in different countries. Helium's not even there yet, but we're giving you guys a tool to pre-build your cities, your towns, your country, and down the road, whether some might be a year down the road for some of you, might be a year and a half down the road for some of you before Helium opens up and we have miners there. For some of you, it's going to be a few months away, but whatever it is, guys, take advantage of the opportunity. And one of the things we're focused on right now in iHub is launching some new products, okay? Some other products that will sustain us, that are going to be in line of what we're doing right now, but you guys can make money along the way while we work on it. So we're working very, very hard on that. We've got some incredible things in the pipeline, and I can't even tell Chuck because I'll let the cat out of the bag. So, but a lot of good things are happening. And next week, you're going to meet some of the new people coming on board with iHub. I think you're going to be extremely excited about it.
Now, we have the Helium Track App. Now, only us, we are able to track the hotspot venue, okay? That's why iHub Global right now is going to collaborate with Helium, okay, globally to locate all the hotspot miner, yeah? And also, as mentioned by Rick Carton, that the company is going to gobbling up wherever they are, the manufacturers, wherever they are stock available, yeah, for all of us, because right now, 4 months time, the company has reached 500,000 members, yeah, 500,000, 500,000 in 4 months, yeah. There's June, July, August, and September, yeah. Everything initially up to July is only about 70,000 units, yeah. But then in such as 1 and a half months, yeah, we have reached 500,000. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah. Now I'm going to bring you to this iHub Global members back office tour. How to register your new member, where to check your back office, or I would like to tour you around. How to change password. That is very easy. And where is my genealogy info? Yeah. So let's go through on this one before we We go on to the next one, Helium. This is iHub Global, yeah, website here. And it's about, you see, everybody, when your friends or you yourself, when you got your affiliate link from your introducer or your referral, okay, once you click on, you're coming to this page. Welcome to iHub Global on the network. If you want to own the people's network with Helium, iHub is your vehicle. So iHub is our vehicle. So who are we? What is our role? So we are the hotspot, Helium hotspot miner. Okay, we own the miner and at our place. Yeah, we will show you more on this one. On the iHub website here, you can see iHub affiliate network. Okay, it's now live. So you can have the video here. That's not already shown you. And then, but for these new people, they would like to know more about iHub Global and all the information by all the various magazines. They have a good report or the press report over Helium, over iHub Global. Yeah. So all these things. The people's network, this is you. Maybe you're putting your unit on top of your office. This one also. This is my one. Most probably this is my office, and this is your penthouse. Yeah, we can just have it here and there. Okay. Now there are various models. We have so many. Later on, I will show you all the models, all the manufacturers. Yeah, while introducing you the Helium. Okay, a new way to mine crypto by deploying a simple device in your home or office. You can provide your city with miles of low power network coverage for billions of devices and earn a new cryptocurrency, HNT. But I understand there are people on YouTube, okay, they want to tell everybody it's impossible to have just a small unit of this device and then can just put it in your home or office instead of on the road, okay? But this is what is going to happen, and it has happened, yeah? So why don't you come and listen through instead of you just go through the YouTube and listen to those source which is not the actual one, yeah? So anyone can mine Helium, okay? Mining Helium with Hotspot is done with a long-range radio technology, not expensive mining and wasteful GPUs, yeah? So now you can see here we are using long-range radio technology. That means it can reach miles long. It's about 200 times wider coverage as compared to our home unit of Wi-Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi unit. Now you can have all this one, the various brands. Yeah. So iHub is connected to a variety of manufacturers to make miners available for our affiliates and hosts. Yeah. So these are things which I'd like to just to bring to your attention. Yeah. Massive decentralized connectivity. Hundreds of companies and thousands of developers are already building on the people's network. The world's largest and fastest growing LoRaWAN network. LoRa is long range. Okay. Long range, this wireless, wireless area network, yeah? So thousands of existing solutions, sensors, devices, and gateways can be easily configured to run long-fi or a long range or long-fi. A powerful blend of LoRaWAN and blockchain technologies is scalable and affordable, and it is compatible, yeah? And it's also an open alternative, yeah? So just now, the CEO, Rick Hutton, okay, he and his partners, they are the person who run this NGO, non-profit organizations, okay, in Dominican Republic, okay, about 300 over kids right now over there. They are taking care, yeah? So all the sales, 1% will be given. Now, where is our company, iHub Global? Here, look, Citrus Plaza, 1619 4th Avenue, Vero Beach. Just now, I believe you heard about this Rick Cotton. he mentioned that initially they have about 8 units. They start off with the Florida, Vero Beach. Yeah. Have you listened just now? If I'm not mistaken, they have mined about 400 to 600 helium per month. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? Okay, if let's say we do not need to say 400 to 600, what about 40 or 50 helium per month? That would be great also. Yeah. All right. So let me go through with you on the About Us. iHub Global is a proud supporter of Viva Kids, yeah, non-profit birthed in 2007 to serve the needs of underprivileged children in the Dominican Republic and around the world. Yeah. So meet the team. Who are them? Now, just now, this is Rick Carton, who is the founder, Rick Carton. And Chuck Hansen, just now, while on the video, the first person who introduced Rick Carton, Chuck Hansen. And Michael Stern, I believe many of you are very familiar with him because he's the one who gave seminars, who conduct seminars, and then we learn from him. Yeah. And we have this guy, the CTO, the John Cream. Yeah. He's the CTO. And then Ilja, this is the CFO. Okay. So all these things you can go, coming to members back office. Now, coming to members back office here, the first thing you have to remember, the first thing is this is the one, your free affiliate sign up page. And this is your link. Okay. The link above is to share with friends and family. This link will connect any new affiliates to your iHub network. Isn't that wonderful? So you can copy this link. You can send through your WhatsApp, WeChat, Line, Twitter, Facebook, or whichever, Telegram, or whichever. Yeah. Now, the small square box here with an arrow, you can just click here. Immediately, it will forward you to a new page. Here, start earning passive cryptocurrency with Helium Hotspot mining. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. Passive. Yeah. Practically do nothing. Just now in the video as well. Okay. One, it is on, compatible, bonding with your handphone. Then you can earn Helium cryptocurrency. Yeah. Cryptocurrency known as Helium. Yeah. So this is the one. You just reserve your free iHub hotspot deployment and leverage iHub Global's dynamic hosting affiliate program to refer others and earn more. The more you refer, the more you entitle. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. How do I get started? Sign up, follow, reserve, and grow. That's very easy. Just follow 4 steps here. Okay. And how does it work? Just now I shown you this video clip already. Okay. Now, is this safe and secure? Before people signing up, there are worries. Yeah. So they are not very familiar with iHub Global. They do not know what is Helium miner. So let me go through with you this one. At least you know how to go through with your new prospects, yeah, or your family members and friends. The blockchain technology is known as Helium. Okay, Helium hotspots use cutting-edge encryption and secure blockchain technology. So you can go through, copy this one, you can Google through, and then find a lot of data about this one. Now, is my data safe or not? Sure. Your data and home network are 100% safe from hackers or exposures. Yeah. Government approved or not? Hotspot hardware is approved by government organizations like the FCC. Yeah. And is there any health risk? I got a friend who told me, look, is it safe for those who are cancer patients? Now, IoT has been deployed in the health industry, like the medical treatments. Okay, so it is very safe. Yeah, there are no potential health hazards when it comes to Helium hotspot. So they are joining iHub Global now. Okay, there's another video clip here, which I believe you can watch through later on. Yeah, so which I would like to share with you is how to register a new member. So asking you before continuing, did you watch this video? Yes, I did. Yeah. Just now I bring you through already. I'll walk you through on this. Join iHub Global. Yes, sign me up. Here, you see, while you are signing up for your people, always remember, are you the sponsor or not? If you are not the sponsor, please log out from this one, then log in again with your email address. Yeah. So your first name, Robert. Okay. Then your email address. So select country, Malaysia. Your password, always. This is the reference from the computer because I need my upline to help me. So I just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to know more about the affiliate agreement, you can always click here. Yeah, click here. It will pop out another page. Yeah, for all the informations about the terms of service and affiliate agreement. Okay, last update on 9th September this month. Yeah. So let's go back to this one. Okay, I agreed to affiliate. Oh, valid phone is required. So I think I need one more 9. Yeah. All right. Then register. There, the given data was incorrect. The email has already been taken. Wow. Just for your information, that means I had registered with this email before. So this is not valid. So I have to look for another one. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah, see, coming in here, you're Robert Dion. Okay. I got this information here. So I already signed up. So in that case, I need to go back and see whether is it under me or not. So this is Felicity 999. I can check my team. Okay, I have newly signed up Robert Dion. Yeah. Okay, I close this one. See here, Robert Dion, I just signed up. So yes. Now in Helium Track here, you have always would like to use your current location allowed. Yeah. Okay. So this is the one. It's not in yet. It is all right. Let me come back to you later on. It's from Malaysia, Malaysian, but has been paying for UK for 47 years. And then I would like to pass the floor to Nick to have a welcome message and the latest news. Yeah. Shall we give him a big applause? Yeah. Give him a big applause to welcome Nick. Yes. Come. Nick, you can take over the floor now.
Okay, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Before I start, I want to wish all our Chinese friends for this festival. Châu Ni Min, Chong Jiu Chit Kuai La.
Fantastic, fantastic.
That was Hanika's doing. She taught me. Okay, listen, guys. I'm very happy to see all of you here today. You know, it's really wonderful. I'm sorry I'm in a restaurant because, so it's really wonderful. I know I've got some news about the problems we are having and that how we are trying to sort it out and all that. So maybe I will start with that first. We are all in this game together. We are all in this journey together. And the company is new, so we are having a lot of teething problems. And so we are meeting again on Thursday. Louis, I'll be giving you a shout on that with Michael Stern and we're going to try and sort out all the problems that we have so that we don't. In the east of London, I live in the west, so it's about 1.5 hours journey. I've come over here and I try to find a restaurant, the quietest restaurant in the area, and it's not so quiet suddenly. Okay, so we are meeting on Thursday. It's going to be very early for you. We're going to sort these problems out. Basically, the company wants to get, basically the trial, like the paper trail to see how these problems actually occur. And when we find out that Eric, who's the software man, can go back to the system and sort everything out, people missing from your downline, all these things are going to be sorted out. So just give it a bit of time. So don't worry. I'm just saying that they are working on it. But we have to, if we have a problem, we have to try and give the maximum amount of information to them so they can follow it and work it out. And because often I've said, oh, we have a problem with this, and Michael comes back, Michael Stern comes back and says, hey, listen, I need more information. So that's the situation. So on the other hand, it's all good. What I want to tell you all about the future of iHub. I mean, I've been having a lot of words with Michael Stern, and the future of iHub looks very, very bright. Once we get over this problem of this shortage, when all the semiconductors have come into play, all of you guys who have built a strong team and who are just in as well, just remember you have to start building a team. And once that happens, there will be many other ideas, many other cutting edge ideas that will be coming on board. And once you've set up this fantastic machine of yours, it will be money for the next 20 to 30 years.
Yes.
And please do not, I think the company will live longer than I will, I know that. I see all of you guys are very young looking. I'm 64 years of age, so I think another 15, 20 years it'll be really good. I'm at the end of the phone if anyone needs me, because I speak to Michael once or twice a day. You know, if there's something very pressing, any problems, I can always sound it out to Michael. Michael is one of 4 partners of iHub. If you have not been to a presentation with him, please come on Saturday at 10 o'clock Malaysian time.
Yep.
And you can ask, this time I'm sure he'll ask you, he will get us to ask some questions. Last week was because we had an hour's training before that. Becoming a very, very big family. And Hanika wanted me to say about how come I got such a big group in a short space of time. One thing, I prayed to God for this and God answered. And the other thing is just consistency. I got a few people that are, that are bigger than me. Basically, they are bigger than me, and I did not know how to approach them. But I gathered some strength and called them. I mean, Simon Lee is one of them. And he was, he said, yeah, it looks interesting. Never did anything for 3 months, off and on. I sent him information. I've sent him information. Oh yeah, looks good, and off and on. And I thought, Michael needs to come in on this. And I called Michael, set up a meeting. And I told him, listen, I'm going to get you with a private meeting with Michael Stern. He said, yeah, okay, let's do that. And as soon as he spoke to Michael, he asked him some questions. And the next 10 days, what happened in Vietnam was this short of a miracle, really. 20,000 people in his first 10 days. And I don't know where the man gets his energy from, but we all are not like that. I'm not like that. If I get one person a day, I think I've done well. So, yeah, and the team has just grown and grown and grown. I'm over 100,000 people now. And I need to understand the marketing plan a bit more to find out how little money I'm going to make or how much money I'm going to make. But, but it doesn't matter as long as I know my retirement will be sorted out. Yeah, because
Wonderful.
I've been always worried about retirement. I always tell this at any meeting. I ordered 1 unit for my brother. He's retiring and he was a bit worried about money. So I bought the unit and I managed to get it and I set it up. And I know that every month, at least $1,000, $500, $800 to $1,000 will be going into his bank account. And in Malaysia, he wants to go back to Malaysia and live. So that's about 3,000 something, nearly $4,000.
Wow.
4,000, no more, 1,000, yeah, about 4,000 ringgit.
True.
And, with his pension, he'll have a wonderful life. So whatever your reason for coming in, really, it's fine, whether it's for yourself or somebody else. But when you are in this business, you can empower a lot of people, empower them to make that bit of extra so that they can send the kids to tuition. They can, have the bus come and pick them up. It doesn't matter. As long as they have Wi-Fi in the house, they can participate, and they need to come in quickly because the spots are going very quickly.
True.
So yeah, I mean, I'm glad Louis was doing this, setting up the hotspot, and that is fantastic because as you come in, there's the first thing you have to do: set up your hotspot, and then find people and help them set up their hotspot. We are all a big family, but every person you bring into the business, you are not responsible for his success, but you are responsible to teach him. Okay. Yep. What he does with the knowledge is really up to him. I had one lady yesterday. That time we had to pay for our units, and it's been many months. She has not received it. So she started screaming on the group chat. She said, "Oh, you know what? I want my money back. This, that." I stopped. I said, "Please stop." And I called her up and I said, "I am happy to buy your unit," because that time it was about $500. Now it's $1,000. And I said, "I'm happy to buy it. Let's not talk in the group chat anymore." You know, I just said, "Finish." And I just I said, "And on the day you receive your unit, if you change your mind, I will give your money back." Okay? This is not about stealing your thing. This is about making you realize that you have gold in your hands and you're just throwing it away. You know, I'm very happy to get my money back and let her have the unit. Because
golden goose.
I know, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. People who complain and complain, sometimes you just have to say step aside, but make sure they know what they're throwing away. Okay.
Yep.
I don't want to keep you too long because I know Louis has got a lot to share with you. But listen, guys, welcome on board. You are in the iHub family. Now you're in my family now. So I'll be quite happy to help you out in any way I can.
Thank you.
Please know that. Okay. Yeah. I try. But I mean, now I'm getting like maybe 100 calls a day or 50 calls a day, and my head is spinning sometimes. But taking and doing presentations after the first week, doing the first week is really fantastic. And you know, our guys in England, we are still waiting for Michael to come every day of the week to do ours. We are so lazy. But listen, thank you. I want to thank you. It's because of you guys that the team has grown. And I owe it to you to support you. Okay, so I owe it to you. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for this opportunity to talk to you guys. I appreciate it very much.
Well, I think,
God bless you.
Yeah, I think, Nick, I have to say a big thank you to you also for taking your time of coming to join us tonight, at least to give a welcome speech and to encourage everybody. And also I have to say a big thank you to Hanika for the follow-up. She's really doing a very fantastic job for us. Yeah, she's a fantastic leader, set by example. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you,
Nick.
Thank you.
Okay,
God bless you.
Yeah, bye bye. All right, wonderful. First thing he has to do is to reserve his free hotspot. So now I'm going to reserve a free hotspot in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur here. So I just click here, reserve your free hotspot. Now, Robert Dion here, telephone numbers, my shipping address. Okay, so this is the shipping address which I'm going to put here. Okay, I type here Miller's Square. Okay, Old Glen Road. Yeah, this is the new building. See, Miller Square, Old Glen Road, Jalan 1/13A, Old Glen Road. So unit is level 44 of 44 1. Okay, block A. Yeah. So install address again. So just copy this one. Okay, copy and then paste here. So I have to agree to the terms and in the document above. I agree and understand I'll be required to provide an address as to where I will be having this hotspot. So this hotspot is here, install address. Yeah, I agree and I understand that I may be required to pay a fee upon shipping. Yes, I agree. Okay, since the hotspot miner is free, yeah, I may be, yeah, I may be required. Yeah, so if I may be or I may not be. But anyhow, let me tick first. Yes, I understand the delivery time frame for this will be summer or fall of 2021 and can change based on availability. Yeah, so I understand that I will be required to supply an install address that will be verified before shipping. So now before that, I have to verify it. So this is the address, install address. So let's try my luck. See anybody has taken up the place or not. If not, then I will have the space here. Yeah. Oh no, reservation exists nearby. Okay, but no worry. Okay, even if I do not have my address on the install address, I will look for somewhere else I can get it done. Okay, so let's say if I cannot get it, I need to find out what is the reason why I cannot have it. You see, there are so many places here. Why can't I get my address on? So no worry. I just go to Plan Hotspot to double check. Okay, I enter the location just now. Okay, this see Miller Square is here. So this is the unit number, and then custom title Robert, residence. Yes. So just agree. And I'll just, this one is just for the checking purposes. Yeah. I'm not asking you to do Plan Hotspot. Yeah. No need one. Okay. I'm just doing a demo for you because your people or your friend, your family members, they will not agree with you. It's impossible. How can it be? Yeah. This is just started. This program just started. Yeah. So just now, according to Nick, please sign up as soon as possible. Yeah. So here it is. All right. Let's go through, close it up. See, this pin drop is here. So I'll just zoom in to see why I could not get this place. Yeah. All right. Now, there is by default, the system by Helium Track, it is 300 meters from each other. So I just close this one up. So I measure using a ruler to measure my place here to go to this nearest one. What is the distance? Okay, the nearest one. Oh no, it's no wonder it is 145 meters away. So I should have been here earlier than this person. So now I cannot reserve this hotspot unless I go to another place which is about 300 meters away. Here, 387 here, 387 meters. So I can block this place. Now I could not use this place anymore. See? But there is another one. You see? This one, if you know, if you are staying in Kuala Lumpur, this is Scott Garden, is here. So what I can do is, maybe I can choose this place, see whether I have anybody here or not. Yeah. So I just cleared it out. So let's say anybody staying here from this distance to this distance, 237. Also, I'm not allowed to participate here. So that means this place I won't be able to capture. Yeah, it is all right. But at least you know why we have to persuade our people to quickly go and reserve their hotspot. Okay. So on the hotspot side, I just stop here. But then I'd like to share with you on how to change your information. You can go through accounts profile here. All right. Is this okay? Or if not, I can always change. I can change password. Okay, click password. My password just now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, example. Yeah, example. So you can, or you can affiliate info. Okay, my affiliate ID is 722936. So this is the affiliate, my username, Robert999 or whichever. Yeah. So my e-wallet, I will come back to you on our next session on how to install our e-wallet. Okay. So this is what I would like to share with you. Now, once you can, from here, you see, you can, okay, wonderful. Take some time. Now, here, you will see your members account info, okay, your affiliate link, okay, your user ID, your username is all here. And then your enrollers contact number info is all here, yeah? And then, I see, I already sponsored one personally enrolled just now, am I right? So I have one already. Now that means if I have one, I can see from my genealogy. So I can here go through genealogy. See, Felicity Tiong, sponsor Robert Tiong. Am I right? You see here? Or I can go back to another one. I can use genealogy table views. I can view by level. Okay, I can view by level. Okay, my first level, yeah. Or I can go back. Okay, by team, view by team. It's all here. And then if my group is going up to 500 people, 5,000 people like Nick, okay, a few 100,000 people, I can put ID here to search. I can put username. I can search by email, or I can search by name. All right. So here goes for everybody. And then you can also change your password here. You can check on your profile. See, profile all here. So edit, you can edit personal info. All right. See, you can key in all your information, your telephone numbers. You can always change 8888. You can put it on 8889 or whichever. You can always change, yeah. And then you can change your emails, yeah. So even your username, I want to change now. 999, see whether I can change or not. So cannot, all right. So it's fixed. Once username is given, it is there. I can change the address, change password, payment info. All right. So that's wrap up on this iHub Global on the back office. Yeah. So let's go back to not now. Okay. So I want to bring you back here. Here. All right. So we have gone through this iHub Global and Helium Track together. Okay. Now, which I would like to introduce you on Helium right now. Okay, Helium. Helium, before I bring you to Helium website, which I would like to let you know, but I have copied and pasted so that you can see it better instead of bringing you here and there. Okay, about the background intro, the people's network, how to earn Helium, what is Helium, all this thing. Yeah. Now, just now regarding the hotspot unit, compatible hotspot unit. Let me share with you. You see, they are Bobcat. Okay, all these manufacturer. Okay, how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. Okay, there are 15 suppliers, yeah, on compatible to LoRaWAN, yes. And then even Freedom 5 is on 5G. Yeah? So by the time when you and me, we are the members of the People's Network, they will use our hotspot unit, the 5G network operator. They will require your unit as the People's Network support. Yeah. So this is one of it. So please stay tuned, and I want you to quickly get your family members, your friends to come and join us. Do you still remember what Rick Carton just now said? We have to wait down the pipeline for a few months or maybe a year, but at the same time, the company will look for something, some other things, some other products which will sustain the whole operation or the network. Yeah, so do not have to worry. Right now, what we have to do, like Hanika say, just keep on doing recruiting. Yeah. So please follow the successful leaders. I can tell you, I like to share with you, she never stopped. She has kept on doing recruiting. She has about more than 100 people directly sponsored by her. Okay. Now, this is a new kind of crypto miner. Mining HNT is done by installing a simple device on your office window or on your home, at your home or house window. Yeah, that's it. Seriously. Yeah. So this is it. And a moment. Before that, I'd like to share with you, and your hotspot only uses 5 watts of energy. Yeah. So built on the People's Network here, we are the world's largest contiguous wireless network, means no purchasing or deploying gateways. Yeah, highly competitive connectivity cost, average of $1.05 per sensor for an entire year. Isn't that wonderful? And leverage open architecture and open standards, allowing providers for future-proof investments. Yeah, accessible and easy to use with any off-the-shelf LoRaWAN compatible device. Wow. See, so you and me, we are providing people access. Okay, we are helping, we are building the world's largest wireless network for Internet of Things. Yeah. So with the Helium blockchain, companies can cryptographically prove the location and the time that a sensor sends data, allowing for more accurate reporting. So we are the infrastructure. Who are we? We are the infrastructure, the owner, the people's network. So let's go through about Helium, about this Frank Monk, okay, about this the co-founder, and some information about Helium. And you need to know this. It's really exciting. Okay, so this is Helium company. Yeah, it's not iHub Global. iHub Global is not belongs to Helium company. Helium company does not belongs to or being the investor of this iHub Global. No. Okay, they collaborate. Okay, let's see from Frank Monk, the COO of Helium.
It started about 8 years ago, so it's not a young startup. It's quite an old startup. And I know your viewers are probably, varies in age group. So for the younger audience, they may not have heard of a guy named Sean Fanning, but Sean Fanning is a legend. I mean, he started a company called Napster. And Napster is the reason why Apple iTunes is worth billions and why Spotify even is a company. Napster started it all with music sharing. And Napster basically went to war with the music industry and the intellectual property of music and so forth. So Sean Fanning is a guy that wrote the code, created the product called Napster. Amir Halim is a multi-time video game champion of the world. I think Quake 2 was where he dominated. He sold a couple companies that built video games to EA Sports, or EA, Electronic Arts, the game company. I think Amir was one of the guys that created 1942. So maybe some of the folks on your channel, that watch your channel, have played that game. But Amir and Sean met because both were into video games. They're both into the video game scene and in that world. And Amir competed competitively. And so that's sort of how they met. And I think Sean Fanning loved video games as well. So they kind of like had circles that knew each other. And somehow they met eventually. And when they were sort of together doing different things, I think one of the problems that kind of popped up, and for Amir and for Sean, they're both kind of that unconventional thinker, I would say. They don't follow the path that's laid out. They like to think differently. And the problem at hand for them was, at the time, they had a bunch of friends starting IoT companies back in 2013. And a lot of these friends were saying, it's really hard because one of the main problems of Internet of Things at the time was connecting to the internet, actually. Whether it's, Wi-Fi in the home or Bluetooth or cellular, there was always some problem with one of those. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth are really short in range. At the time in 2013, Wi-Fi sucked, right? We all remember that, right? It never worked. Cellular certainly is out there, but it's expensive. And it's not just expensive from a data plan perspective, but it's expensive from a battery consumption perspective. It uses a lot of battery. And we all know this, right? We all have phones that we have to charge every day, right? It's because of the cell connection and the GPS, and there's a lot behind the scenes there that draw a lot of power. And so those two guys said, hey, why don't we try to solve that problem? Let's go create a way to connect to the internet that's like very open, very cheap, and it's ubiquitous. And so the company started on that premise. Sean and Amir raised a bunch of seed funding from all kinds of investors, from Mark Benioff, who's a founder of Salesforce.com, to SV Angels. These are like classics seed funding companies like Digital Garage. And they landed a Series A led by Khosla Ventures. So Vinod Khosla has a reputation for being a renegade, a guy that also thinks very differently. And so he led the Series A round for the company. And the company's mission at the time, which is still the same today, on how we raised the money was, hey, let's go build an internet that's everywhere, that's low cost, and it's open source, right? And that's still the mission today. That's why we do what we do. The company then got funding, Series B funding from Google Ventures. And when Google Ventures led the Series B round, all of the Series A players followed. And we had like First Smart Capital as well in there. Munich Re is a large German-based insurance company, a reinsurer. They're also an investor. And so everybody just followed and invested in Helium. And I think through those two rounds, the mission was always the same. It was just sort of how do you actually achieve that mission was different. We took a lot of twists and turns along the way. We tried everything. We tried like going vertical. We tried, building our own network. We tried building the application, then the network. And we tried every combination you could think of, and nothing really stuck. Nothing took off. There was just always a problem with like the buyer, like who's the buyer of this stuff, and why would they buy this, right? And that was always the question. And then it was always, well, the network's just not big enough. Even if they bought into this application, the network isn't everywhere. It's not pervasive. So how do you do that? And that was always a nagging problem that we didn't know how to solve. Then Series C came around, which is the last round of funding. That was about 2 years ago now, probably, something like that. And prior to Series C, this is when I joined, just before I joined, I'd say. Like Amir, Mark, our CTO, Bones, Professor, Jay, Raul, like these guys are like the creators of this Helium blockchain. All the technical folks, they sat around the office, and our office was in the Dive in San Francisco on Mission and Van Ness. Basically, when you walk outside, there's either human feces or needles, like drug needles, just littered the streets. And it's sad. It's really unfortunate. There's people sleeping on the streets, and we had to like walk around them and walk through them to get into our office. Wow. That's where we started, but we loved it. We all loved going to work because it's the people that matter, right? Doesn't matter what your office looks like. It was a nice looking office inside, just the outside was pretty bad. But we all loved being there. And the team was trying to solve the problem of, hey, how do you grow the network? And this was in 2017. So if you recall 2017, massive crypto run. And not just a run, like Bitcoin and Ethereum became household names. Like CNBC started talking about Bitcoin. My mom was asking me what Bitcoin was back in 2017. And so our engineers, we're not crypto people. So we're just sitting around, we're wireless people trying to figure out, hey, how do we build a network globally without having any money? And we, in fact, don't have any money. We're about to run out of money. So what do? Right? We got like a year left. This is our last shot. What are we supposed to do? And so the guys were drinking, seriously, like Oban 14, really nice whiskey. And sitting around a table, one guy, I think maybe it was Bones or something like that, he says, "What this is this thing called Bitcoin. Like it's everywhere. What if we could put Bitcoin into a hotspot or into a router? And what if we could do that and people that plug this in could then mine Bitcoin?" And we're like, oh, wow, hey, that sounds like a good idea. So then we started researching Bitcoin and Ethereum and Stellar and whatever was available at the time. And, I both know Bitcoin, that there's some cost there. Power, like it takes a whole city's grid to power a miner, right? Yep. Can't support 500 Helium hotspots with Bitcoin mining happening. That's going to crush everybody. That doesn't make any sense. And so
Frank Mong is the COO of Helium. Okay. You see, they are almost broke. So they have trying all their their best to secure their business, but it is never start off. So it's in about 2019. So they even think of putting like Bitcoin, a mining machine, a miner. Okay, so they say that they are the wireless people. Now, Frank Mon, Amir Halim, okay, all these people, they are all wireless people. Wireless people meaning they are more specialized on this wireless protocol. But then when they come to this one, when someone introduce them, why don't you? Is there any possibility of putting like cryptocurrency into the hotspot? And that match, yeah. So in 2019, they launched this Helium. By the time when they launched Helium on 2020, okay, we start off with this. They start off with this Helium hotspot miner, okay, and by 2021, just now, our Rick Carton, okay, he told us they start off with about 8 units. Yeah, they register iHub Global on January 2021. Okay, by the time when reaching July, the whole Helium company globally, okay, only having 70,000 units of hotspot. But coming to deploying the free device for everybody, yeah, for everybody globally, okay, we have reached about now 500,000 people. Yeah, 500,000 people, including you and myself. Yeah, isn't that wonderful? So this I just want to share with you. And also just now, I believe you have been informed that we are the biggest, the People's Network is the biggest wireless network. Now I'm going to bring you back to another place on this space again. So meet the team. Okay, meet the team. Helium was founded in 2013 by Sean Fanning, Amir Halim, and Sean Carey, with a mission to make it easier to build connected device. Yeah. So this is Amir Halim, as mentioned just now by this Frank Monk, who is now the CEO and co-founder of Helium. Mark, okay, he's the CTO. Frank Monk is the COO just now. I purposely uploaded this YouTube in iHubSky global channel. So if you want to have all these video clip, you can always go to the YouTube, search iHubSky global channel. Okay, iHubSky global channel. So this is Sean Fanning. Sean Fanning is the founder of Helium. He's also for the Rapture, Puff, Snowcap, and Napster. Yeah, Napster.
What is Helium? To answer that, let's first talk about IoT, or the Internet of Things. It is expected that in the next 5 years, 75 billion devices, or things, will need some way in which to wirelessly connect to the Internet. Right now, connecting these things to the Internet is tricky. It's either too expensive to afford cellular data plans or too power prohibitive. What we need is a new network, one where we can change the rules. That's where Helium comes in. Helium's long-range wireless technology and secure blockchain can build the ultimate network. And the best part is, actually, it's built and owned by you. Similar to other sharing economies such as Airbnb, the Helium blockchain enables a two-sided market and flips the traditional telecom model on its head. On the supply side, hotspot owners are incentivized to deploy a global wireless network, the People's Network, and provide connectivity in exchange for earning HNT. On the demand side, businesses and developers benefit from the People's Network with affordable and ubiquitous connectivity for their IoT devices. From scooter and pet tracking to environmental sensing and crucial healthcare monitoring solutions, a new class of devices finally have a way to connect over long ranges. Batteries can last years between charges, and costs are a magnitude cheaper than other cellular alternatives. Thanks to this unique incentive model, the People's Network is the wireless network that we've all been waiting decades. How do I build a network? Building the People's Network is easy. Simply get a Helium hotspot or build your own using open source software and off-the-shelf hardware. Hotspots supply a low-bandwidth internet connection over miles of range to thousands of devices using a wireless technology called Long-Fi. In exchange for building the network and providing connectivity as a service, Hotspots mine HNT, a new cryptocurrency on the Helium blockchain. Unlike other networks, the People's Network is paving the way to build wireless networks of the future by putting ownership in your hands, while improving coverage and affordability for a new class of devices.
By using the Helium hotspot, the devices, they will need to have data credits. Yeah, so data credits are the only payment accepted to send data over the People's Network, which is very simple. Yeah, very cheap. Okay, look at here. The price of data credits is fixed in US dollar. One data credit equal to 0.00001, meaning $1 you can have 100,000 data credits. So imagine just now, the deployment of the Helium hotspot, the infrastructure, the People's Network, which will be going to be like Airbnb in the whole hoteliers. Yeah, there are so many hotels, and they are small budget hotels, but they are Airbnb. They started off with Airbnb. Now, what we are now referring ourselves the People's Network, you are also becoming like Airbnb among all the big timers, all the telcos, yeah, all the big company. All right. So this is it, and Helium is burned, and you have to use Helium to buy the data credits. Yeah. So the data credits are used by devices in order to use the network. Now it is the same like Malaysia. We have touch and go. When you go through the toll, you will have to use a touch and go. Okay, the money inside the touch and go. Right now, even if you want to pay cash, the toll operators, they are not accepting cash. Okay, so you need to have data credits to go through there. Yeah, the same thing. You need to have the touch and go. All right. If not, you have to have the RFID or the smart tag. Okay. Now, this burn and mint equilibrium, you please can go through it. All the things, information is inside here. The more you study, wow, you know how wonderful we are part of the People's Network. How nice. If we can just leverage on it, well, you can consider as a legacy. Okay, pass it on to your next generation. If we can go like Nick just now mentioned, he's already 67 years old. So let's say if we can go up to 10 to 15 years, up to 50 years, because the mining of helium can goes up to 50 years. Yeah, 50 years. So if you keep on having the hotspot, right, congratulations, you can pass it on to your next generation. Okay. Now, when the net emission here, the caps, yeah, the net emission cap is set at, one moment, I'd like to see, cannot, 1% of current issuance rate. What do you mean? Okay, now you have to use helium. Okay, you have to use helium to buy data credits, because all these companies, they need to use these data credits to use your hotspot. And you are paid with helium. Isn't that wonderful? So we keep on buying. They have to use helium to buy data credits. Now, when they accept this in one epoch, yeah, it's about 1%. Okay, this one will go through into details later part. Look at that, 50 years, 25 years, 50 years. All right. So what happens when minting isn't able to reward hotspot? Yeah. So let's say now, wow, now down the road, 5 years, 10 years later, what happened? If this is not enough, don't worry. Okay, I'll guide you through a short video clip. Okay, so it will be the maximum supply is 223 million helium. Okay, but goes through the years, it will slowly diminish. Yeah, so it's about 25 years, 50 years to maximum supply. Yeah. So every 2 years, it will having their halving. Yeah, every 2 years. So helium is a cryptocurrency earned when hotspots provide and validate wireless coverage and transfer device data over the network. Data credits are used by devices to send data, yeah, on the network and for blockchain transaction fees. Yeah, data credits are created by burning HNT, are non-exchangeable and tied to a single user. Okay, so let's go through.
The People's Network uses 2 units of exchange: HNT, a new cryptocurrency, and data credits. Hotspots earn HNT by transferring data from nearby devices. The more data transferred, the larger the reward. Hotspots also earn HNT by simply building the network and participating in proof of coverage. Proof of coverage, POC, is a novel work algorithm that autonomously verifies all hotspots are real and located where they say they are. In order to send data over the network, devices must use data credits. Fixed in value, data credits are created by burning HNT, reducing the total supply to achieve a burn and mint equilibrium. On devices called hotspots. Hotspots also create a global wireless network. All HNT was mined from Genesis, starting at a rate of 5 million HNT minted per month, with a max supply of 223 million HNT. On August 1st, 2021, the net HNT issuance rate will be reduced to 2.5 million HNT per month and will be halved every 2 years thereafter. The distribution of HNT changes over time to align incentives with the needs of the network. In the early days, a higher proportion of HNT is allocated to hotspot owners for mining and securing coverage. As the network grows, hotspots earn more for transferring IoT device data on the network, while founders and investors earn less. After 20 years, distributions no longer adjust and remain fixed. How are hotspots rewarded when minted HNT has stopped? The answer lies with net emissions, a breakthrough crypto economic construction that will be the first implementation of its kind to incentivize mining on the network, even after the hard cap on HNT supply has been reached. Circulating HNT is burnt to create data credits. Up to 34.24 HNT is placed into a net emissions pool per epoch, which is then used as miner rewards. Hotspots are rewarded with HNT from both newly minted supply and from the net emissions pool. However, as the issuance of new HNT decreases over time, the net emissions amount will represent a larger share of the reward pool, ensuring that there are always rewards for hotspot hosts.
Okay, Hanika, thank you for inviting our great leader, Nair from UK, okay, who has more than 160,000 people in his team. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. So I would like to share with you, because the person who built up this network powerfully is from our Simon, okay, the Vietnam team. Vietnam team right now is about 120,000 over. Okay, 120,000 over people, over 26 countries. Right now, their group, their latest group is from Russia. Has been expanded very fast. Yeah, Ramis, hi sir, my downline name Niveta. Waiting. Okay, this one is okay already. Nick will be a legend. Yes, indeed, he is a legend in iHub community because of his huge, massive network globally. Due to one of the pioneers to join in a few months ago. Today, I believe he hit 6 figures members and keep growing. It is, yeah, it is, yeah. All right. And then I would like to let you know, even our team here, we have 2 big team here. Also, one team is more than 6,000. Another team also more than 8,000 people here. I'm so proud of them. They are very powerful. Okay. Right, I think that's all for tonight's Q&A here. I can unmute everybody. So if you have any questions that you'd like to know more or you like to explore, you can kindly ask me. I do my best to answer you. If I can't, then I will have to contact this Nick to get the answer. Yeah, so you can unmute yourself if you have anything you like to ask. Yeah. Yes, Kelvin, come. I saw you raise up your hand.
Okay. Mr. Louis, my name is Kevin.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to find out, when I do the hotspot, Okay, we key in the name and Jalan, and it's actually a kampung area lah, Matang, and the addresses is not there because the side road, so he pointed into the nearest is the school, which is so his house is just next to his school.
Okay.
Now we already secured the spot. Is that be okay or not?
What is the distance?
Maybe could say maybe less than 100.
I think it should be all right. It should be all right.
All right, no?
Yes.
Just
it is
wrong
okay.
location because the Google also cannot go to the exact place. So when they put it into iHub's the thing also couldn't find the spot. Really.
True. I have tried many, especially the Thailand. For the past 10 days, I tried to locate to reserve the hotspot in Thailand. I also could not locate it on in the Google map, and it's so difficult to get that. But don't worry, as CM Lee has mentioned that the back office, the company is going to give us a function there whereby we can just zoom in, and then we can just select the position, and then you will get it. Okay, so I think that will be we wait for the company to announce. Right now we do not know where's the original place of delivering the device to you, and depending on your location also, and whether you are in India, whether you are in China, whether you are in US, whether you are in UK, we do not know. So I have to wait until the company to inform you personally. Yeah. All right. Any others?
Another thing, Kevin here again.
Yes, Kevin.
Can we recruit from China?
Yes, please go ahead. China.
Because the China cryptocurrency is not allowed, right? Cryptocurrency.
Oh.
To mine coins. Yeah.
Okay. Now, you must understand one thing. We are not only coming to mint the coin. We are here to build the infrastructure of the wireless network, the next wireless network. Let's look at this. On the sky, there's internet. But on the floor or on the ground, we need to have this wireless internet, so-called wireless network, the people's network. Okay, so it's even in America, in China, right now, I have to let you know it's more than 50,000 has been deployed. More than that. Yeah. So if you check through, you please go ahead. All right. Go all out to recruit people in China. Okay. Huge. And there is going to be another Simon. Okay. And you can be Nick Nair. Okay. So you have people, you have the team in China. Please go all out. Yeah. We have our team here. Right now, this China team has more than about 1,000 people. Yeah. We have about 1,000 people in our team. So yes, like what Hanika said is we are here to build infrastructure, wireless network. Now, perhaps Hanika can say a few words. Yeah, we'd like to hear from you. Hanika, do you like to welcome everybody?
Hi everyone, welcome.
Good, wonderful.
Happy Mooncake Festival tonight, and everyone is still with us.
Yes, fantastic.
The moon is very round tonight. Have you seen that?
Not
round
yet.
and beautiful. So everyone just keep recruiting and keep building our team.
Yes. And with the most sponsor is Hanika. Let's give her a big applause, yeah? Give her a big applause. Yes.
Thank you. Hooray.
Hanika, you must bring
yes, Kevin.
Hanika, you must provide us mooncake for
yeah.
Now.
I will
through internet.
Through internet. I will throw the mooncake to you guys.
Fantastic. All right. I think let's call it a night tonight. That's all for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you at the top. Yeah.